we learn to do rolling back takes first. And then once we do rolling back takes, when we can start adding the ability to kind of use that Granby situation where we're tucking our head underneath, that's when we'll be able to bolo fully, and we'll skip one of the sections of the rolling back take because they're very similar techniques. It's just your ability to invert and do a Granby is what makes the bolo like super fast and super tight. So let me use you, sir. Let's get you to lay down, side control position. And this is going from De La Riva, you're like, what? How is that useful? And it'll all make sense once we get to the end. So from side control, we need to get to a position where I can implement a rolling back take. And so to do that, I need to separate myself from his upper body and move to his lower body. So I go reverse Kesa, and I want to, his hips are flat on the ground right now. I want to turn them in towards me so that he's rolling on his side. And there's two different ways we've kind of tinkered around with showing this, but both of them involve us attaching ourselves to his top leg. There's connecting underneath. And then what we found is the top section, and the tighter this pinch is here, the tighter our roll is going to be. So we're taking our top leg and stepping it over his top leg. So a lot of times he'll be flat and I just pull his leg towards me, step it over, and I want to bring everything in nice and tight. Like I don't want to necessarily be connected out here at the foot. I want to get in nice and tight. I'm going to turn you just a little bit so we've got a nice, good, straight angle. I want to put this shoulder down behind his butt, this shoulder. And so that's going to make my shoulders unroll. My head's going to be here. This shoulder's going here. This shoulder's going here. And I'm going to reach down with this arm and I'm going to grab his ankle. So as I start coming over his back, I'm putting this shoulder to the mat behind him. Nice. I'm grabbing his ankle and I don't want to kind of just keep this flopping around. I want to keep my legs tight. And then I roll over the top. And as he comes up, I kick and kind of extend. Grab his hip, grab his shoulder, pull my leg out, back take. So again, I'm in side control. Maybe I come over the top, threaten the Americana, can't get it. Swim to the inside, switch to reverse Kesa. Fold his hips down so he's facing me. Capture that top leg and kind of get everything in nice and tight. Again, I don't want my leg all the way out here. I want to keep everything nice and tight. I'm kind of facing this way right now. So this shoulder is coming in to here. Getting it nice and close. This top arm, as I kind of, like I can't really necessarily reach from here. So as this shoulder gets down, I can even grab this with two hands if I really wanted. But this shoulder's coming in right behind his back so that he's on his side and I'm going square right behind him. As I roll, because everything's nice and tight, I don't necessarily have to cross my feet just because as I get out of this position, I'm going to have some feet mobility. So just pinch your legs together. So right here, I'm kind of directly flat. If I didn't have him, this is the position I'm in. But because my legs are locked up with his, as I go to extend, his hip comes up on top of me. Other hook comes in. So without him, we're in side control. I turn to face his legs or my opponent's legs. I fold them down, step over the top, and kind of get everything in nice and tight so that I'm just not kicking like his leg as I roll through. I want to keep everything nice and tight. This shoulder comes in over the top first, so that I'm still facing where his legs were, but now he's folded over sideways. So I get that shoulder right behind him. Like, I don't want to dive like out here with it. I want to fall directly behind his butt and his lower back. Okay. So this arm's coming in. This arm helps grab that other leg that's out there. The other one's between my legs. Everything's nice and tight. And I'm going sideways here. There's my Granby that I'm rolling to my shoulder blades, and then I kick straight. He's going to start coming up on top. I grab hip and trap and guide him in to get my other hook in. Let's keep it nice and slow so we can find where something's going wrong. If we just kind of like roll through it real fast, stuff can kind of come apart in that roll. And that's usually what happens is as soon as you start to roll, you get too big of a roll, like here, and you go super far away from them.